I'm Edie Lush, and I'm here outside the Hub Culture Pavilion with one of our favorite folks from Austin.
Thank you.
Alex Vallejo. Vallejo Music.
Vallejo Music, yeah. Actually, it's our last name, and I play in a band for 20 years called Vallejo as well. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me about, first of all, let's start. When I walked down 6th Street last night, I heard 3 different kinds of music. I was blown away by how easy it was. And actually it's really difficult to hear live music in London. You have to seek it out, you have to figure it out. I could just walk in and out. Tell me about the history of music in Austin first.
Well, I mean, a quick lesson in music. I mean, as I feel, a lot of the history of Austin, you guys might have heard of Willie Nelson.
I have heard of Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson, he has the bandana with the thing. But he was part of a group called the Cosmic Cowboys. And they, in the 60s and the 70s, there was a huge hippie movement that moved here. And, you know, they were kind of the guys who would start playing, you know, at the Armadillo headquarters. And that was a famous venue here. And a lot of the people started coming to Austin, and it became a kind of a music town for the hippies. And then next thing you know, people were coming from San Francisco and all these other music places. So, I mean, I feel like the Cosmic Cowboys kind of started this whole movement of bands coming here. Now here we are at South by, and since everybody
well, the music alone, the catalog is incredibly thick.
Yes. I think it comes from the, we have a lot of universities, obviously. University of Texas is here. There's 4 or 5 universities in the area, and I feel that you know, Texas is, everybody thinks of it as kind of like cowboys and stuff like that, but Austin is like a little oasis in Texas, and I feel that the universities have a lot to do with bringing that diversity and that culture here. So we got a lot of music from jazz to hip hop to rock and blues. Yeah, I mean, like you heard on 6th Street, probably it was just like all kinds of music.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Irish jigs.
Yes, yeah. I mean, we have it all here, and you know, obviously, with the conference in town, obviously we have people from Japan and people from all over the world. But you know, as a city, I think we're very diverse. We have a lot of different cultures and sounds, and coming out of Austin.
What do you think has happened in terms of musicians? How are they able to make a living in this era where no one buys CDs or records anymore? It's all about downloads. And if they haven't done a deal with one of the big labels, how do you make a living? How do you stay being an artist?
It's hard, you know. I think being an artist is just you have to be good at hustling. It's a hustle. It's a hustle job. You know, you have to have like you know, 10 or 11, 12, as many revenue streams as possible.
Is that what your journey has been?
It has been that, and I wear a lot of hats. I'm a talent buyer. I do all kinds of stuff, but you know, I feel like you know, our band and my brother has succeeded. We have studios and stuff, so I mean, you just can't play music, and you know, we have 13 albums too.
Right.
So I mean, we do okay, but like that is not enough to pay the bills. So you just have to be clever, and you know, just come up with other ways to, you know, make money besides just selling records. Because here in Austin, a big problem is that, you know, nobody wants to pay a cover charge either. So a lot of the bands are playing for a percentage of the bar, and sometimes there's 5 bands a night splitting a percentage of the bar. So you know, you just have to be clever and find other ways to make money.
What happens when, I mean, I'm looking out at the construction here. I was speaking to somebody who used to live here 15 years ago, who could have bought her apartment, decided not to. It's now worth 6 times the amount that she could have bought it for. What happens when artists are no longer are priced out of a city? Yeah,
you just pretty much said it. I mean, they have to move. A lot of artists actually are already moving outside of Austin. Obviously, out on the outskirts of Austin is a little more affordable, but yeah, they have to, you know, it's just not affordable to live here anymore, so they move out. I mean, I don't think they're moving away to different countries or anything, but it definitely makes it hard for an artist that's not making a lot of money to compete with something like this. It's not in their budget.
What can people do? What can me, as a consumer and a lover of music, what's one thing that I could do to make an artist's life better?
Do what we used to do back in the 80s, which, you know, I don't know, the new generation, obviously they're being born the program not to pay for stuff. They have Pandora, and they have all these outlets for music that they just don't pay. But you know, go see a band, pay for their cover. If they have some T-shirts, buy some merchandise. If they have some CDs, buy you know, if they have a tip jar, put some money in there. Just support them. I feel like you know, not only music but art in general, people don't value it as much as they used to, and I think that that's kind of unfortunate for the artists. But that's you know, if it's anything you can do to support artists, just, you know,
Keep supporting them.
give when you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alex, thank you so
Yes,
much.
thank
and thank
you.
you so much for being a part of Hub Culture
Oh yeah,
here in Austin.
you guys have
You've
a
been
great event here. I'm glad to be part of it.
Great. Alex,
Awesome.
thank you very much. And I'm Edie Lush.